But you can always bring out your long line and then yeah, she seems like she's in a really good frame of mind. She looks like she's in a really good frame of mind. So Shayna had, Shayna had said that she was curious if she could trail her Dakota down for, a weekend or whatever by me. But they never fly over here. That's their airport plane. Yeah, but remember we were going to change it to where we had the roller on this side? Yes. I'm a little comfortable. We just had too high on this side. You do have it up one higher than you usually do on this side. Now we can adjust how it's sitting on her. Yeah. The weather I would call for every day of my life. Cat food box right there. First time. So go towards her nose. Then all across towards her across the front of you and send it back this way. You want it? Yep, yep, and then send it back this way. Yep, and now after turning over. Your tiny turn, she's like, but it's facing that, so she might. Let her just stand there, the longer she's not going to do it. This is a job. It's a job. Okay, keep making it your job. So that time, even though she was in like a position, she kept moving her forward. So that's kind of what happened there. I don't know, that's what was always happening in the time, but yep. Make sure that's more, yeah, you're tapping her backwards, make sure it's more good. Step up, you know this job, over, over. But have kind of that attitude of, you know, your job, because why she's just going to take advantage of you like she's doing. Hip, pull her forward, send her nose the other way. The trick is her nose cannot be turned the wrong way. Don't bump her again, pull her back up. Yep. Good. Pull her over again. Don't bump the line. Bump the line, it makes her back up. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's go it again. Yep, there you go. Good girl. The longer you stand there not sure what to do, just remember if her nose is pointing at you or the opposite direction where she's supposed to be facing, then you have to fix that. There's no way she can do it otherwise. That suddenly looks very, very loose. It's really all the way. Oh wow. Yeah. It's moving. Yeah, Rio's in love with her. Chaser is like Rio. Check your balance point. So, even while you're walking, what you can do is you can circle every other cone. full circle around, keep going in the same direction as you are. When you come out of the circle, just keep going down the same direction you are. So you peel off the rail, circle that cone, getting back out on the rail, circle that cone. The idea now is to get her to not, you want her body to bend a little bit. So that's going to be part of what's going to help you too. So you're going to sit a little straight, but then just give a tiny bit of extra pressure with your right hip and your right cheek, and that'll help her bend around you a little bit. Okay, good. See how it's bent? You don't want to go like a straight forward. How to learn or how they can do the best. A little better. It's regular, it just kills the battery fast. So yeah, it's just regular AA battery. But what I was saying is this is the best time while you're riding bareback to teach her about following the shape of your body. So when you go to make that turn, when you shake your shoulders, your head, your hip, she'll learn to turn based on what your body feels like. And then when you're in the saddle, if there's good, see that bend you have in her body? That's what I want, but try to keep a little forward momentum. Bentley needs a good grooming. He needs a good grooming. Good dreadlocks. So teaching your body to be consistent with how you ask for turns will be important for, then you'll be able to, I always strive to have my horse at liberty, so anything I do on the ground, I want to do it to where my goal is liberty, and then anything I do in the saddle, my goal is to teach them to be a bridleless bareback horse. So I always ride with that thought, so that way I'm always training them for that goal, even if I'm working a little bit different. I don't want to train my horse one way and then have to teach them how to be bridleless, and I'd rather have already been doing all the work from the beginning. Yep, keep them forward, keep them forward. So this time, do a figure, like do a teardrop around one of the cones. So we'll change directions, but we'll use one of the cones as our way of doing it. Yep, we want to engage her nose. There we go. Yep. the last couple times. I think it's becoming a little bit of a rooting habit. She should be grateful she doesn't have a bit in her mouth, but and think ahead of your turn. So get ready to do your turn, and then think ahead of your turn the entire time. I would shorten that rein. You don't have much contact with her nose, so you have to kind of pull her nose around. But if you had a little bit shorter contact, you would have been able to have better communication right off the bat. Good? Yep. Okay, so start asking her for a better walk instead of this thing that she's doing here. There you go. So the trick to that is to walk a little faster in your body and then ask her to catch up. And when she catches up, then you can move together. You know, you can relax into the whatever speed she chose, whatever speed you chose. There you go. And ask her to even see how Rio. Move my water player. I had one, well, Rich used to be real bad. He used to empty the water tub within minutes so we put a foot to splash it. Susan has 2 horses regardless of that. So she has multiple water tubs for that reason. Rich actually outgrew that. I don't know if he outgrew it if it was an outdoor tub in the shed, so I don't know if it was an outdoor tub if he could play in it again, but I have video of him showing another horse how to do it. I was like, no. Bad enough that you do it. Yeah, he knows. His wet marks on the door don't give him away at all. Okay, so now let's see how fast you can ask her to walk. To get her to where she's almost trotting. So don't give her a double kiss, just see if you can push her into a faster walk. Your right rein is much longer than your left rein. I'm just trying to catch him before he bites the door. I'm going to throw this little piece of dirt at him. These wires come in. Oh. I had the coolest thing happen 2 days ago. I had a bald eagle flying in the. I tried like texting a video of it, but you know I was driving, so it shouldn't be in time. But and you can't see it because he was just blended with the trees, and then he went off the opening. You can see the bird flying. You can't tell it's a bald eagle. He was a big ass thing. His wingspan seemed because he was in front of me, so the narrowness of the road looked more narrow in front of me, but she seemed like his wingspan was the whole road. There you go. And then when you think she's at the speed that you want, then you're just going to relax and ride it and just allow it to move. But you want to push them to go faster. You can become animated a little bit like you are. And then once she's going as fast as you want, then just, let your body soften again and then just ride that speed. If she slows down again, then get active again. And then as soon as she's going as fast as you want, then ride that speed. Yeah, there you go. Okay, go ahead, change directions and see how fast you can have her walk going the other way. Yeah, good. Yep, right. She's about to break into a trot. As soon as you feel her break into a trot, you want to back off a little bit, so it's like playing with the gas. Because we're not asking her for the trot, so we don't want to confuse her. So we're asking her to give us a little effort in this walk. Yeah. And when she stops being peppy, then just ask her to get going again. Yep. Good. And then just soften and ride. If she goes back down, push her again. So what you're just going to do is you're just going to tell her, look, I'm going to be quiet when you're going this fast, but when you go slower than this, I'm going to be kind of noisy up here. And then she'll eventually want to figure out how to keep you quiet. Yep. There. Oh, okay. Play with the gas. Yeah, right there is good. And then just, relax so that she knows that she got it, but then, push her when she's not doing it. And then relax when she's got it. There you go, right there, right there. Okay, okay. She just didn't relax fast enough. If you had relaxed faster, she wouldn't have broken into the trot. Yep. Keep pushing a little bit more. Good. Now relax. Good. There it is. Okay. Yep. Oh no, that's a nice job. Certainly, I just want to get her to go where she understands that she's being asked for specific speed of walk. Good, right there. Left rein only. After the slow down, break back down to that walk. Good, and then slide. Yep, that's the walk we're looking for, right there. And as she starts to slow down, say no. Okay, when you get up on the top of the building, now you're going to kiss twice so that she knows it is the trot you're asking for. Good. Now leave her alone. After trot again. Good. Now leave her alone. Left rein will slow her down. Easy. And then leave her alone. Yep. If you feel like she's about to walk, you want to give a single kiss to tell her no, don't walk. Right there where it gives her a kiss. So you don't want to have to keep double kissing. You want to double kiss for the gate. Single kiss will keep her in. She's going to stop. So you want to try to where we're not letting her get to where she has to be asked to trot again, like right now. Single kiss. Up. Can you feel when she's about to start walking? Okay, try to catch it before she actually walks. Okay, she's playing with your spouse. You're so busy. Good. Yes, that was perfect timing. Yes, again. Again. It's okay. Anytime you feel that that's going to stop being a trot, you want to get ahead of it. The idea is to get ahead of her thoughts so she doesn't get wrong. Because see, by asking for the trot again, she was wrong for walking. We just want to avoid her being wrong. Yeah, trying to, I can get out of here. She's just trying to come to me. I'll stand up there so she doesn't sneak Alice. Yeah, she's like, it's okay that you're not in the middle. I can still come to you right there. Oh, single kiss would have kept her going. So, if you feel like bouncing, like something you've got to do for yourself, you've got to keep, you know, so find your balance. So if you feel like you're bouncing, then you're not there. So I can't tell you rock back, rock forward. You have to kind of feel for it. But it's going to be probably a rock back on your pockets more than it would be a crotch thing. So anytime you feel that you're bouncing, just roll, and you don't have to lean back with your shoulders. You're just going to roll your butt under you a little bit better. There you go. You should be able to, you should feel almost like you're just kind of gliding on her back. Right there, right there. There you go. If you bounce, you know that you need to move. You need to do something about it. There you go. There. Now you're bouncing, so what do? Find it. Don't use her face for your balance. Your hands need to be a little bit quieter, a little bit lower. Yep, right there. You feel that? That's what you want to feel. As you start to bounce, you need to figure out how to rock back on heavier on your pockets. Rock a little heavier on your pockets. Yeah? Well, now it would be double because she's walking. Single kiss says don't make that mistake. Double kiss meant you made that mistake. Yep. Yep. Try to imagine that you're Velcroed. I don't know if that helps or not, but there you go, there you go, there you go. Try not to use her face for your balance. You're holding onto her face quite a bit. Just put your hands kind of in your lap. There you go. Your hands are very far apart, and you're kind of holding a contact to her face. So you want to have your hands closer together and not holding onto her face. You don't mean you have a rein like that. I don't want you to have a loose rein. I want you to be able to have control. So you want short reins, but you can have short reins with your hands close together and just low. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's what's happening. As you get bouncing, they get higher and higher and further apart. So you want to just kind of keep a conscious decision that your hands are going to stay with maybe where another fist would fit between your hands. And then, so kind of have that, like imagine that you have 3 hands and there's a third one in between the 2. So that's the distance that you want. And then just softening your elbows. Let your elbows take the shock. Yep, exactly there. And just make sure that your reins are short enough. So you don't want to rest them on her unless it helps you. Like at first, if that helps you, you can rest them on there. Because I am doing that with somebody where I'm teaching them to put their hands actually on the saddle pad to help them remember to not move their hands. Because loud hands are really hard for a horse. Because then they're not sure if they're being talked to, and then then it aggravates them because they're like, they're like, what, and nobody's talking to them. And then what that happens is they start to tune you out. Then when you do need them for something, they're not listening. So the quieter your hands can be, the better it is. Rio. Yeah, that was good. That worked though. Actually, they have very similar faces from the touch. Hers is wider, but the actual expressions and stuff are very similar. Yep. Now it would be a double kick because she's rocked. There you go. Good. Ask her to walk for a second. The only thing I'm going to tell you to do is just change the time. But I feel you trying to hurl. So just I would say like a half a hand further up, and then keep your hands exactly how you had them. Yeah, and that's the important part too. Is like when you teach a horse how, because like a lot of horses that I work. So you invite them to the rail, and then you go neutral. You invite them to the rail, and then you go neutral. And this way, they know that what they're being told is only about going that way for a second, but not constant communication. Absolutely, always tell her where you want her to go, but as soon as you get her going in the direction that she's been asked to go, then go neutral and allow her to do her job. You've got to give her as much responsibility. If you hold her hand constantly, either she's going to always rely on you to hold her hand, and she's going to be kind of, not dangerous, but like wouldn't pay attention to where her own feet are, because she's going to rely on you to guide her around things and stuff. And you want her to know where her feet are so she doesn't get you guys in trouble. And it'll get her to the point where she's just not, where she just will tune you out completely because she's tired of all the chatter in her ears. Because I consider that noise. Good girl. Yeah, my mother-in-law. She's been in here a handful of times during your lesson already. She would come during your lesson. Yeah. Never. Shit. So, go ahead and go ask her for that trot again. She's doing a good job, maybe. She's so obnoxious. Clearly bored. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Your seat is perfect. Your hands are perfect. Everything about you right now is perfect. riding bareback your whole life right now. Yeah. That has to feel good. You can feel how that feels, right? Way different than bouncing. Absolutely. Yeah, and when you ride like that, you can just drive her with your butt instead of, because when you pound on them, it makes them want to stop because they want to make that stop. But when you ride, when you're just gliding with her, then when you want her to speed up, you can push a little harder with your seat. It makes a huge difference in what they want to do for you. Yeah, it's cool. Like that first video of her, where I'm like, I wasn't going to videotape, but I have to videotape to what she's doing these days. Yes. You told your mom and Joe how much better she is now? That's not what he was trying to blame me, saying that she wasn't safe enough for you. She just needed to get back into an actual routine or something. She doesn't handle independence well. By the seat of their pants. Yeah. Rio, gosh. No. She needs clear understanding of what it is you're asking her to do, and then she feels confident. Like, she's not a confident horse on an independent level. Not at all. She's very, very worried about her environment. She's very, very worried about her safety. And then, between Taffy and Mitzi picking on her all the time. Coda only picks on her at the end of the day. And the hay is getting low and he's wanting to push her around. That's the only time he actually picks on her. No, and he'll pick on her for, a couple minutes. And so he does pick on her, but not aggressively. Just, she's always happy to leave, but she leaves with a little bit of drama. Tail swishing. 5 minutes. Okay. Sure. So you want to make sure that if your bravery has to be secure, okay? Because some horses say, "Oh God," so you want to make sure that if, "Oh my God," you're prepared to get off and then help her on the pound first. But we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Your confidence has to be very strong, that you don't think she's going to have a problem whatsoever. And believe she won't. And see if she just walks over it. If she just walks over it, great. If she doesn't, yeah, like it's not there. No. That's the confidence that you need to give her. There's no reason for us to be worried about this. Oh look, there's something in her way. Okay. By her ears, that's more about Rio as a pole. She's not even looking at the pole. Yep, like not even there. Okay, she looks though. And then just ask her to keep going. Okay. If you're on your balance point, that's going to be fine. Go ahead and ask her to keep going. There's something in your way, just figure out how to step over, that's all. go. Good. And then get her back on the rail as fast as you can. So you should have gotten her back on the rail, not on the other side of it, on the other side, but on the other side of the pole. So that way she understands that there's a path that we're looking for, and we'll let her have it this time, but we're going to take her over that path again. So we can't let her do that again. We'll have to get off and help her on the ground. Teaching it, because she keeps teaching it, it'll become a habit. But your confidence, you cannot expect her to spook. If you expect her to spook, she's going to spook. She is prepared to be on your balance point, because if she does finally go over it, she may finally go over it a little quickly. Reload. Excellent.